Hello students, today we will discuss part 2 of unit 8 from your books Beehive, Reach for the Top, and the title of part 2 is Maria Sharapova. First, let us see who is Maria Sharapova. She is a leading tennis star and she is a Russian citizen, but she shifted to United States of America for her training in tennis, and she reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18. So in this chapter we will study about Maria Sharapova's achievements, that how she won the women's singles at Wimbledon in 2004, and about her other achievements, and also we will come to know the hurdles she crossed while achieving these, and who motivated her or who inspired her for this. So you can say that this is an inspirational and motivational story. So let us start with the story. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire. Disarming means likable, and at odds with means in conflict with. What is told here, that although Maria Sharapova smiles all the time, she wears glamorous dress. Attire means the dress, okay, but there was something which was suspicious behind this, that she was wearing good dress or she was smiling, but there was something suspicious, that she was not happy actually. There was something opposite to this, and that something in her lifted her on Monday 22nd August 2005 to the world number 1 position in women's tennis. And there was something in her personality which lifted her to the world's number 1 in women's tennis on 22nd August 2005. And all this happened in almost no time. Means she got success very fast. It took her very less time to get success. Beyond her years, the Siberian-born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Poised means calm and elegant. It took her only 4 years to reach at the top. Pinnacle means top position. And she was, as I told you, she was a Russian girl. Siberia is in Russia. So she was born in Siberia, and she was just teenager when she got the most successful point. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before, with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Here, rapid means fast, ascent means growth, fiercely means frightening, and endure means suffer patiently. However, Maria came into competitive world 9 years before, and she came with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure, and only few children can tolerate that level of sacrifice which she had faced. And through this we can come to know about one quality of Maria Sharapova, that she was very patient and tolerant. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. She did not even complete her 10 years of age when she was shifted to United States for tennis training. As I told you that she started her training in childhood, she shifted to United States from Russia. That trip to Florida with her father Yuri launched her on the path to success and stardom. Now she reached USA, Florida with her father Yuri, and that trip took her to the path of success and stardom. She started becoming star there. It was the beginning of stardom, but it also required a heart-wrenching 2-year separation from her mother Yelena. But it was heart-wrenching. Heart-wrenching means extremely sad. It was very sad for her because she had to live separately from her mother Yelena. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restrictions. There was some problem in visa, that's why she had to be separated from her mother. She had to stop in Siberia only in Russia, and they lived separate from their mother. The 9-year-old girl had already learnt an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. That small girl, only 9-year-old girl, had already realized that if she wants to be succeeded in life, she will have to suffer, she will have to tolerate a lot. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. Now she remembers the days when she was taking her training in USA. At that time, she was feeling very lonely. I missed my mother terribly. She was missing her mother badly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going on. Her father was also working very hard for her so that she could keep on doing her training, tennis training. So he couldn't see me either. So he was also not able to see her loneliness, but it was the cost actually that she was paying to become a tennis star. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 pm. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 pm and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. Now, as Maria was so young, so she used to go to bed to sleep at 8 pm only, but other tennis pupil means students, other tennis players would come in at 11 pm and just wake her up in order to get the room tidy up and clean it. It was, you can say, just a kind of ragging. She was suffering because she belonged to Russia and she was shifted to USA. She was a foreigner there. It could also be a cause for that. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. Now, because of that, she did not get depressed, but instead of that, she became more determined and she became mentally stronger. I learned how to take care of myself. She also learned to take care of herself. I never thought of quitting because I knew what I wanted. She never gave up because she knew it, what she was going to achieve after working hard. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. She says that when you don't have any background and you did not have achieved anything, then you become more hungry and become more determined to achieve that thing. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. Pursue means to follow, and put up means to tolerate. She says that she could tolerate more insults to fulfill her dream. She was ready for that. She was mentally prepared for that, and she was ready to tolerate anything to achieve that. Means at any cost. Through this, we can come to know that she was mentally very strong. That toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key to her bagging the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world #1 sport the following year. Bagging means winning and meteoric means very rapid. That toughness of Maria Sharapova exists today also. She won women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004, and after that, meteoric means very rapid or fast. There was fast rise to the world #1 sport. In 2005, she became the world #1 tennis player. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the youngster herself there appears to be no room for sentiment. When Maria's fans come to know about her journey, that how she touched the top of the tennis player, how she became the top star in tennis, they become very touched by her journey. but she herself never felt any emotion for her journey. She is very practical and she never felt so weak. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it amply clear that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. I'm very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. Ambition means goal or aim. Amply means plentiful. Whenever she is being asked about her success, she gives straight looks, means there is no emotions at her face, and she simply answers all the questions, and she considers that the sacrifices were worth it, means whatever the sacrifices she had made to get success, those were very important and she needed it. She also says that she is very competitive. She worked hard at what she did and it was her job, and this is the only mantra for success. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality, clearing all doubts. She says, "I'm Russian." Parades means displays. As she was shifted to America for training in a very small age, so there was American accent whenever she speaks, but she proudly displays that she was a Russian girl. She clears all the doubts about it, that I am not American but I am Russian. And she feels proud of this. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. Maria considers US as big part of her life, but she also says that she has Russian citizenship. Her blood is totally Russian. So she would like to play the Olympics for Russia if Russia wants it. Like any number of teenage sensations, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. Like other teenager girls, Maria Sharapova also has the same hobbies like fashion, singing and dancing. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle, and she loved to reading the novels of this particular author. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. Sophisticated means fashionable, and at odds with means in opposition with. At one hand, she loves to wear evening gowns. She is very particular about her figure, but on the opposition of this, she loves to eat pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. Fizzy means high carbonated drinks. These pancakes and orange drinks has high calories. So on one hand, she likes to be in proper shape in figure, but on the other hand, she likes to eat high calorie food like pancakes with chocolate spread and orange drinks. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Means she cannot be categorized for one thing. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. Unwavering means steady or firm. Which qualities lifted her to the top of the world? Her talent, her firmness, and readiness to sacrifice. All these qualities just lifted her to the top of the world. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. Means few people must have grudges. Grudge means oppose or mind. Few must have grudges means they must have minded that she has got so much success at an early age. But there were only few those who would have grudge. But most of the people must think that she worked really hard and she sacrificed a lot to get success. So most of the people are in the favor of this. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. Of course, money is a motivation. Tennis is a business and a sport, but the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. Maria says that no doubt that money is a motivation for her. We get motivated through money if we get money, but tennis is a business as well as a sport. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. It was the most important thing for her. Money matters no doubt for her, but she wanted to become number one player in the world. That's the dream that kept me going, and that was the dream. And for becoming number one in the world, she worked a lot. She worked day and night, ignoring everything, ignoring all the insult and everything. So ultimately, we can say that she faced many hardships in her life, but she did not skip her goal. She just wanted to be number one player in the world. Money matters, no doubt, she considers it, but the most important thing that she wanted to become number one player, and it was her only goal, and she achieved it. So that's all about this inspirational story of Maria Sharapova. Thank you so much.